Hi guys, this is Crypto 101 and this is the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we don't gamble it. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim and thanks for joining me on this wonderful episode. Speaking about name, we now have another we have this guy again that's making headline talking about Michael Saylor buying about $6 million worth of Bitcoin again. And what is this guy just, or why is he bagging all this Bitcoin? These and more is what we're going to check out on this episode. And we're going to see some NFT that's just been making them talking about the ape coins. And we're going to look at some news talking about fundamental in the market today. Like I told you, we need to be careful because we're having FOMC and we're having a lot of fundamental news coming up this week. So without no wasting time, if you've not subscribed to the channel, you need to do that right now. And you can see right here, subscribe right here, like and share any of the videos. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get the video, the content as we drop it to your view immediately. All right, without no further ado, let's check what is going on in the market. You know, like we told you yesterday, I told you you shouldn't buy the Bitcoin yet. Why? Because we just have the Bitcoin bottom up and now we're seeing the price creating a structure. And I told you we need to wait for a structure to play out. Then after we have the structure, then we can now say it's time to what? To buy or to get into the market. So let's check what's going on in the chart. You can see we have this movement. Let me show you. We have this movement. Let me take it to a higher time frame. So for you to know the reason why I told you yesterday that it's not yet to buy Bitcoin, but is the right time now is what we're going to check out. When you look at this chart, you can see we have the breakdown to form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which you believe is complete over here now. Then we have another movement upward to this point. So yesterday I told you you shouldn't buy yet because I'm seeing this. We've now inside the mitigation zone where I believe that's where the market needs to what? Turn around or appreciate that. But sometimes we have these big boys taking profit over there, they still shut it down just to get a lot of people to sell, then they buy it at a cheaper rate. So you need to be careful when such thing is playing out in the game. And right now we can see we have this 1, 2, we have this 3, we have this 4, and we have this 5, we have this 6, and we have this 7, and we have this which now form our yellow, and now we have the second yellow. And I told you the market moving 5 or 3, so either it's 1, 2, 3 or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're having 1, 2, 3. If we break this point, let me show you right now. If you break this point, I'm going to tell you it's a buy. You understand? But now we're still having a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We could have another lower low to complete this as our 5. Or if we break this point, this is going to turn to this is going to turn to our red, and it's going to turn to our 3, because sometimes the market can just do 1, 2, 3, then we see the market turn around because we have already the structure being completed there. But it's just because a spike is a spike, and now I told you if a spike is a spike, you don't need to take the trade because that means it is not yet validated until we have a body that breaks the spike. If you want to know much about that, you need to join our academy. Go to instacashfx.com where we train you for free and you'll be calling batches and you can get the best of training. Okay, back to the chart now. You see, so now what am I expecting here? Now we need to go to lower time frame to know the exact point where we need to get into the market. And now look at this. Look at this. So now I've seen we have the movement move here yesterday. We saw 1, we saw 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we have our yellow. I told you the market move in 3s or 5. So now we have our yellow over there. Right now, what am I expecting the market to do? I'm expecting the market to touch this zone, which we've the market has come down to touch the zone. So do we need to buy now or we need to wait? Yes, we need to set our buy stop now, because we've seen what's it called? We've seen a signal that shows that the structure is being formed and it's coming to retest. Then we're going to have a shoot up in no time. So now, what am I expecting from the market? I'm expecting the market to do something like this. Yesterday, I told you we'll see something like this, like this, like this, like this, and this. Then that I'm expecting it to come down to this point. I'm expecting it to come down to this point. But now, when you look at it over here, you can see that this didn't do anything, because the structure over here, you see the structure over there, that structure wasn't broken with this other block. Where do we now have the other block? We have the other block around this point, which now broke this structure and move ahead in a lower time frame. In a higher time frame, we don't have any structure broken here, and that's why the market can still continue dipping down. But when we see the structure being formed in a lower time frame, we need to prepare so we can take the trade when the higher time frame structure is going to be broken. And now we need to watch it from the lower time frame. So now, what do we need to do now? This is what we need to do. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm expecting, let's see, let me put it here now. Let me delete this, because this has already been, yeah. So I'm expecting market to break this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, we're having a movement around there. So I'm expecting the market to do something like this, probably break down to this point, or probably even moving to this point where I say, then see the market shoot up or form something like this to now continue, which here will now be, which here will now be our 1, we're now going to have our 2, and we're going to have our 3. And now, where do you need to get into the market? You can get into the market at 18,420. That's when you can buy, or you can wait for what break this structure. We've not seen anything that break this structure, because this was not broken by this, so it's invalid. We can wait for this to be broken, then we'll put our buy stop at 19,124. But in case that this 18,000, let me see, in case this 18,770 was not broken, what do we need to do? We need to place our buy stop here. You see, this is where you need to place your buy stop, which is 19,585. That's where you need to put your buy stop, because the moment we're able to break this, then we're going to have the market going higher. But if you still want to know how or where you need to get into the market, subscribe to the channel, so when we drop the Let's Trade It, we can tell you now, buy now, or join our Telegram or our Discord channel. The link is down in the description, and you can be part of all this, is where we drop great signals and immediate trades that you need to take when the market moves. But right now, we're having this movement doing like this. What do I expect? I'm expecting to pull down a bit, then we have the market go upside to form that structure. But in case we have this, we have the market come down and break this zone. You see this zone I highlighted over here. Anything that makes us break this 18,280, then I believe we're going to have the market continue dipping down, because that's why we highlighted as our red. And then anytime we have a red, we need to have yellow, yellow, yellow to form another red. So for Bitcoin, I think the buy time is coming. When do you need to buy? You can place your buy at 19,576 thereabout, or you wait for it to mitigate 18,400, then you can place your buy. Or if you feel like you're an investor and the risk, let me show you, because if you calculate the risk from here to here, is about 584 points. So if you feel like your risk reward or whatever you want to rate is within that range, you can even get into the market. But I like to minimize my risk, so I wait for the market to come to the right place before I get into the market. So if you ask me when am I going to buy, I'm going to buy Bitcoin when it comes to 18,400, and if it doesn't come to 18,400, I will place my trade above. I'll leave my buy stop at 19,576. or 19,575. That's what I'm going to do. If I wait for it to come down, if it doesn't touch there, I'll put my buy stop there. So when we have the continuity, I get into the trade and I start making money. And if the market come down to this zone and fails to retest it and hold it, and we saw it dipping down there, we need to take a shot below 18,000. You need to take a shot below 18,270. I think, to be precise, 18,250 will be the best place to put your shot. But if you want to take a buy, I repeat, you can put your buy at 19,576, or you wait for it to come down a bit to this zone, which is 18,440, then you take your buy. So that's Bitcoin. The structure is forming out, and now I love what I'm seeing, because when you have structure like this forming out, it's just for market to dip down to this zone and you start seeing the market moving upward. All right, so that's that on BTC. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, Bitcoin is trading at 18,829. So there's possibility that is coming down to test where I tell you. So you need to watch out for the market and make sure you take the right trade. Okay, let's check ETH out. ETH USD. You know, we normally check all these things out. So you see ETH USD, you can even see I draw it yesterday that I'm expecting the market to pull down to this zone. Then we're going to see the market move upward. And now it's what it's doing. But sometimes when you draw something like this, you could come in structures. And you can see the structure is being formed. We have our 1, we have our 2, we have our 3, we have our 4 now, we have our 5, which when you look at it over here, we have this mini structure over here. What breaks that mini structure is this one. So I'm expecting ETH to come down to mitigate this area. Then we see ETH to moving this direction. Excuse me. Let me delete this. We see ETH moving that direction. So I'm expecting ETH to come down to this zone and see ETH do something like this, do some whatever, then zoom off like this. So that's what I'm expecting. But in case it doesn't go that way, where do I need to short ETH? This is where you need to short ETH. You need to short ETH below this point. You need to short ETH at 1278, or let's say 1270. That's when you need to short ETH. Until we break that zone, you don't need to short ETH, because a structure for buy is being formed and you don't want to get caught while you short and it's a long. You understand? So now you just need to wait, exercise patience, let the market mitigate the zone here, which is 1,295, or let's even say 1,300. You understand? You can even get into the market 1,300, and the risk you'll be taking will be, let's say from 1,300 will just be about $21 if you're buying 1 ETH. You understand? So you need to minimize your risks when you're taking trade. You do not need to rush into the market. So now, as I predicted yesterday, everything is playing out the way I predicted yesterday. So you can wait, let it play out completely, come down to this point, then you get into the market. Or if you feel like, okay, in case it fails to come down to this point, maybe you just want to mitigate this one over here, where should I get into ETH? I'm going to tell you right now, where you should get into ETH is, we have our 1, we have our 2. If you see this didn't break this, we have our 1, we have our 2, we have our 3, we have our 4, we have our 5. So where do you need to get into the market? ETH, in case it doesn't come down to that place and you feel like you need to set your buy stop. I think you need to set your buy stop at 1358. Yeah, 13, let's just say 1360. That's where you need to sell your buy stop. And don't forget to use your risk reward when you are trading. If you don't know what risk reward is all about, what our lot size is all about, or what I'm saying is all about, you need to go to instacashfs.com right now, where we're going to be teaching you for free, and you're going to learn a lot about investment, cryptocurrency, and all of that. So that's about ETH. See, structures for buy are being formed on this both coins, Bitcoin and ETH. And as an investor, as a spot trader, you can just wait, or you can still set it over there, or you can just wait for it to come down, then you buy. And when you feel like the market is done, by God, we're going to tell you on this show, you need to sell and put it back to your USDC. So that's that on ETH. Let's check out Solana, because we can see Solana has been making headline. Let's see what Solana is up to this morning, and maybe we can get some stuff done. Hello guys, I can see you. I wave at you. The show is still on. For you to catch the live show, you need to go to Crypto Bean 101. That's the channel on YouTube, and you can be part of this recording. So right now, let me delete this. So right now, that's what we're waiting for. Now we're seeing Solana over here. Solana is forming a good structure. And now let's go to, we can see Solana form a good structure. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I feel like all of them have basically played out, in my own opinion. That's what I'm seeing with the cryptocurrency. So now they're just creating a structure. So I just feel Solana 2 is waiting to come and mitigate this zone, and we'll see Solana 2 appreciating. I'm just waiting to do this, and we see it appreciating. We see Solana do something like this, then probably we now see where we're going to take profit or we're going to get out of the market. But where do you need to short Solana in case this thing is wrong? You need to short Solana below. You need to short Solana below this point, below $30. The moment we break below $30, I think you can short Solana below $30 and $29. So right now, I think all of them, they're creating a good structure, which we can see movement going up. So, but now the structure has been formed here. We need to break this structure to confirm our buy, which is $33. You understand? For Solana. And we need to break $30 to confirm our short. And also on ETH, I think I should just tell you about that one too, so you get it. Also on ETH, structure is being formed here. We need to break this structure, which is around 13942, to confirm our buy. But you don't want to buy when it's already moved. You want to buy it below. And that's why we're using the lower time frame to get the perfect entry, which I just discussed with you guys. And also, let's check BTC and know where we need to break to confirm our buy. We need to break 19,690 thereabout to confirm our buy on Bitcoin as well. But is that where you need to get into the market? No, I've just told you where you need to get into the market by using the lower time frame to get the sniper entry and the best place where you can take the trade. So that's on the chart. For more in-depth about the charting, you need to subscribe to the channel, and if you've not done that, you need to do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything, because this is crypto when anything can happen in the market and you want to know what to do. That's why we'll bring it to you immediately. And if you're not subscribed, please do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. So that's that on the chart analysis. Let's now check what's happening in the news before we check the market cap out and see what fear and greed is all about on today's show. All right, right now we can see MicroStrategy buys 301 more Bitcoin, now holds almost 130K. You understand? Can you get that? Someone is holding about 130K BTC, and now it's an average of about 30,700 per coin. You can see how much this guy keep investing in Bitcoin, and I must tell you, he's not backing down, because he has even come out to say the Ethereum merge, proof of work to true or to proof of stake, doesn't have anything to do with Bitcoin energy consumption, because the profit or what is coming out of Bitcoin is far bigger than what is causing, or the harm is causing to the environmental space. But we all know we need a better way for Bitcoin mining, so all these big institutions too can adopt it. We saw the way Tesla dropped it because of the green gas emission, and we saw the way US have been complaining that if there is no any better way to mine Bitcoin, they might even ban it. But talking about banning, we've been hearing a lot of that in the news, and Bitcoin is still on, because started from zero and it went to 70k or 69k thereabout, and dropped down to 30, 40. Now we're around 18,000 plus. So now MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor is just saying he will continue buying. And myself, will I continue trading Bitcoin? Definitely, I'll continue trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency that I believe it's a good project, because crypto is the future. All right, that's that about this guy. Is always in the news. And now we have another big news. Nasdaq starts crypto custody service for institutional clients. We all know Nasdaq for forex trading in the United States, and now they're considering now operating or starting the cryptocurrency custody services for their clients. And I think that's a big news for the crypto world, because we saw when they started the ETM, which is extended trading fund, and now we saw different companies like Coinbase. We saw some other companies to launching their ETF, where you can trade it on Nasdaq. And they say the company has hired Ira, who previously ran prime brokerage service at Gemini, as the head of its digital asset unit. That you can see, I told you, crypto is here to stay. We just need some regulations, or we're still going to face some hiccups, some hurdles while we're moving. But crypto is here to stay, guys, and you are not late. You can be part of the greatness as well. But you need to subscribe to a channel like this, where we give you good information. We pass all those things that are not going to misinform you or clarify whatever that is in the market, so you can have a clear mind on what you should do when it comes to investing or trading crypto. So that's on Michael Saylor, the CEO. No, it's not the CEO again. I think it's not the chairman of the whatever, and that's that about Nasdaq. So now we're having another news. Despite the bear market, JP Morgan will keep providing crypto assets. You see, we're having big two news today. Nasdaq now considering offering this for their client. Also now, JP Morgan, we all know JP Morgan is one of the biggest bank institutions in the world. Now they say, despite the bear market, they will keep providing crypto services. Like I said, crypto is here to stay. Another headline is Binance expands stablecoin BUSD to Polygon and Avalanche. You see, Binance is doing a great job, because they just want to push their BUSD stablecoin, because we've been using USDC, USDT, HUSD, and all of that on their platform. But now they want us to be using their own stablecoin. And like I told you, it's not anything tough or anything that's going to cause problem. BUSD is still stable coin like other stable coin. Maybe they just feel like because it's on their platform, they need to be using their own, instead of people using other companies' stable coins on their platform. And now they're extending it to Polygon ecosystem, even Avalanche ecosystem, which that is a great news. Now, another news that is making headline is XRP. We all know XRP is battling with the court case, battling with SEC, that's Security Exchange Commissions, for some time now. And now they're saying XRP giveaway scam launches on crypto exchange CoinDex Twitter account. That's why I tell you, you need to be careful. Now they launch a fake giveaway on a Twitter account, and all those things is just what is going to deceive you, or make you or is going to make you lose your assets. So you need to do your own research. You need to know what is going on. You understand? Subscribe to a channel like this, where we bring the news daily to your view. All right, so now that one is scam. Please don't fall for it. And now we have another big news. We all know Robinhood is a big cryptocurrency exchange in the United States. We knew when Dogecoin blew up, a lot of people bought Dogecoin through them, and we had what happened, and a lot of people made a lot of money through them. And now Robinhood has been there since then, and they're here to stay. And now trading app Robinhood Market had USDC to its crypto lineup. You see, now they're adding the stablecoin to the crypto lineup. Instead of buying directly with fiat, now you can now use stablecoin with them, because they've been using fiat so they can be able to tax you and all of that. But now they are introducing stablecoin. So now you and I can now buy stablecoin and start trading in case we don't want to link our account to the app. And I think that's a big news as well. But that's going to start on Wednesday, as they say, and it's going to be on Polygon and Ethereum network. Speaking of NFT, let's see NFT that is making headlines. We can now see NFT marketplace OpenSea. We all know OpenSea. OpenSea is like Rarible, is like Solana.io, where you can put your own NFT for sale, or you can even buy from there. It's like an open market where you buy NFTs. And speaking of NFT, you need to be careful of any project you're going to put your money on, because we have a lot of noise in the market, and you need to have a good information, know who is behind the project before you do that. All right, back to the news. We can now see this is a first step in building our goal of Web3 future, where people have access to the NFTs they want on the chain they prefer. You understand? Because it has always been like ETH and all that. Now they're now rolling up Ethereum project on the OpenSea market, and I can see you can now mint NFTs on Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and a lot more on OpenSea. And that's big news for NFT lovers. You understand? But I'm still going to tell you, no matter news you hear, no matter what's good they are doing for the crypto space, some people take the advantage to do some things that are not right. So you need to be careful. You need to do your own research before you do anything. All right, back to the show. Speaking about NFT, APH, launched their coin, and they say ApeCoin jumps double digit as staking program draw near. We all know APH, and we see that earlier today, ApeCoin, the token underpinning the Ball APH ecosystem, posted a new 30-day high of $6 per data from the coin market cap. At time of publication, Ape is trending on at around 5.90, up to 13% on the day, and with 33% surge in trading volume over the past 24 hours. I think that's good news. We all know all these coins fell off when the crypto market went down. And when is the best time to buy? When the market when the market falls, that's when you need to look for opportunity in the market, and you can start DCAing your portfolio. All right, let's check one more news before we go to fundamentals. Now, US digital currency unanimous need to compete with China House Committee. Yeah, what is happening here is we now see 5 speakers at the hearing for U.S. House of Committee Financial Service voted in favor of U.S. developing some kind of national stablecoin. We all know that China has developed their own stablecoin. They want to call it digital yuan. And now U.S. is thinking that might have a kind of value to the China economy. So some lawmakers are now saying, no, I think U.S. too needs to consider having their own stable coins. And that's what I'm telling you, we need to be careful, because by the time they come with their own stable coins, we might be forced to be using it, or they'll regulate it to the extent that you need to use your account through the stable coin to transfer to BSB. But all that is going to unfold in the nearest future. But hearing all this news is a good thing for the crypto space, and we look forward to that. Excuse me. All right, that's that on that. Let's check the market cap out now. No, let's check the fundamental out first before we move down to the market cap. And now we can see today is Wednesday. We have important news talking about the fundamental news. We can see we're going to have FOMC economic projection. We're going to have FOMC statement. We're going to see federal fund rate, and we're going to wait and hear the FOMC press conference. And I must tell you, that is very important, because that's where they're going to ask some questions They're going to ask some questions, and also they're going to talk about tools and stuff they're going to use in correcting or controlling the inflation, the CPI. Now, let's check out what's going on in the market watch, talking about the market cap. We can now see Bitcoin or cryptocurrency market at large is trading at 923 billion as I speak to you on CoinMarketCap. On another website, it's trading at 960 billion. They're close, they have their own data differences, but we can all know cryptocurrency market cap is below 1 trillion. And we can see in the last 24 hours, close to 70 billion was the volume, and over here we saw 70 billion as the volume, and we can see 37.7 is what BTC dominant is sitting on, and 16.7 is what Ethereum dominance is sitting on. And also on this channel we can see 17.7 Ethereum sitting on 39.3 BTC sitting on. Now let's check what's trending or what they're doing in the market. We can see ETH is trending, XRP is trending. Of course, we saw what's going on the Twitter. People are doing the fake giveaway, which is not from XRP. So you need to know that. You hear that from us now. You need to be careful so you don't lose your money. We can see Pancake Swap is dropping, and also we can see Bitcoin trading at 18,800 has dropped about 7%, almost 7% in the last 7 days, 2.59% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is about 2.46% in the last 24 hours and 17.59 in the last 7 days. And speaking of Solana has dropped about 5% in the last 7 days and dropped about 1.98% in the last 24 hours. Let's check out XRP. XRP has appreciated about 17% in the last 7 days and about 4.5% in the last 24 hours. Let's check coins on the top 100 like we always do. We can see on the top 100 we have CVX on top 100, AR below top 100, UN Finance back at 103, Gemini dollar now down to 104, and we can see over here Bitcoin is still number 1, Ethereum number 2, we see Solana sitting at number 9, and we can see XRP at number 7. And now we can see some top 100 on this. We can see the coin below 100 on this. We can see Carver, we can see Stepping, we can see Obu BTC, and you can see some of them have dropped about 12.5% in the last 7 days, 12% in the last 7 days, some of them 6% in the last 24 hours, 4% in the last 24 hours. So that's the market watch for you, and we can see what's trending and all of that. So now, without no wasting our time, let's check the fear and greed out so we can know what the sentiment it's all about, because the fear and greed just show the sentiment of you and I, or of the general public, if we're fear to buy now or we're confident that the market is going to appreciate and we want to sell. So that's why we normally check it out every day to know what the sentiment is all about. And now we can see the fear and greed was sitting on extreme fear, which is sitting at number 23. And what does that mean? I told you, whenever we see extreme fear, that's when we need to get ready to buy, but we just don't buy. We need to watch out, get our sniper entry, then we take our trade. So that's that on fear and greed. And we can see Bitcoin still trading at 8,875. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now. Subscribe right here, like and share. And we have a lot that's still coming up on this channel. We just need a lot of subscribers so we can start the full package in no time. So if you want to enjoy more of this content or more of what is coming on this show, you need to share it, like, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell after you've subscribed, so you can always get this juicy and beautiful information we're passing across on this beautiful show. All right, and if you've not seen our videos, you can go check all other videos, because we have so much information we've been passing across since the beginning on this show. And thanks to our subscribers, thanks to our viewer dailies, and we promise to always deliver and bring the good value that we've promised since the beginning of this show to your view. All right, I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and I want to say thank you for joining me this morning. Until I catch you tomorrow again on another beautiful episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, do your own research, no financial advice, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.